I don't think that's it at all, Michael. I purely and wholeheartedly think that it's just because Richie showed him the man he's not and never could be.
Well, I'm sure that's an additive. I still believe that there is a man crush involved. But what you just said is true. You know, you made him take a good look at himself in the mirror, and he did not like what he saw. So instead of blaming it on himself, he's blaming it on you. He's not the person he thought he was. He talks in monotone. He says nothing intelligent, nothing inquisitive, nothing funny. He repeats himself. That's normally what I would call an idiot, a wet brain, jerk off. There's many names for it, but yeah, there's no cure.
Well, Mike, when I listened to him more and more, all I could hear all my words coming out of his mouth from previous videos. And I to me that tends to call me copycat or plea copper or trying to irritate me the way it impacted him because obviously it really impacted him for him to actually be able to remember it.
Forget about it, Richard. Forget it. You're washed up.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm still the man that crawled out of your speaker, pulled your manhood, displayed it for the world, and by the time you figured out you made yourself look like the worst and biggest pussy out here, you still don't know what to do to save face. I don't know, Mike. I don't know, Dirt Man. I don't know, dude. But I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go on the side and I'm gonna go fix these thumbnails so I can hear you go, you better not. Because you know what? That's the thing that's been keeping you quiet for the last couple of weeks. Every time Daddy's photo goes up, you get the shit smacked out of you. I'll be back, guys.
Hey, Richie. Hey, Richie. I will send you a car service car and give you what you want. I will give you a radio and a new antenna, Richie. Richie, I will just keep repeating myself. And when I say some anecdotal, it will be because I copied you, Richie. Hey, Richie. Richie.
I'll lay you 50 to 1. It's double digits, and it don't reach 70 if he was to take an IQ test.
Step away from the mic. Come clean.
I step away from the mic every time I tell these folks I'm going to work and I'm standing right out there on my work corner. That ain't no thing. I step away from the mic every time I'm outside playing with dollar van drivers. I step away from the mic a lot. Yes, sirree. Radio work is good to me. Keep me real busy. And my hood and my people, oh, love me. And I guess you could say, a lot of people would say my life sucks, but sometimes it's an oh so beautiful thing to be me, man. Because the things that I can do, and the things that I achieved, and the things I forget about, and the things I'm never going to forget about. But all in all, through the course of it all, I always managed to have a new groupie fan base. And it's not fair because, I'm not even a star, man. My wife, my soon to be wife, let me phrase it, my soon to be wife, she's the star. She's the singer. Me, oh, hey, I'm just the entertainer, man. I ain't a dancer. I'm a talker. I ain't a dancer. I'm a public swerving.
Wake up. Wake up. Put your coal out your eye. Go get a cup of coffee. You mother.
Hey Doc, you're about an hour late. No, I didn't have anything to do. I got plenty of work to do, and more work came through the door about 20 minutes ago. But yeah, I could lounge around all day, Doc. When I disappear off this mic, it's 'cause I run out of supplies, like smoke, choke, and food. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Can't you put the pipe down? Listen, you're not supposed to run out of medication, but enough supplies. I can understand. All right, there, 127, and let me lay back in the cut. I can get back out there with you. Come later.
Well, Doc, I'm not gonna lie, Doc. I'd like to lay back in the cut too, but without me keying up, there's no life on this channel. You know what I'm saying? The cheerleaders, you know how cheerleaders are with the king jock on the team. They waiting for him to stick his dick out, and boom!
Yeah, this guy's keying up on you there, Richard. He made a comment. I didn't get quite what he said there. On junk or something like that. He keyed up there with your key up.
It's okay. It's just more pussy cop and police shit.
Hey, Richie. Hey, Richie. This is Piam, and I'm gonna wash and wax my bike today. And I'm gonna ride it to your house, Richie. And I'm gonna bring my Kevlar gloves, Richie. Hey, Richie. Richie. You gotta put the bike down.
Hey Mike, his buddy's holding his pipe for him, wishing they could put it down. But Mike, Mike, he can't make up his mind, Mike. I mean, if you listen to his videos, he don't know what to do anymore. He says one thing, and then he says he wants to do another. He just can't make up his mind, Mike. He is so indecisive and so convoluted when he tries to elaborate on anything.
10-4, Richie. I got a guy in here. I think he's from back in the day. His voice sounds familiar. Just want to wave the hand. How about it, Gary? Yeah, good, Mike. I got you. Yeah, well, I'm just hearing you now, but your voice sounds very familiar from back in the, I don't know if it's the late 70s or early 80s.
Hey Mike, ask Gary how he knows me.
Kings Highway area. I don't even remember the numbers, but Thunderbird was the handle back then, man. I don't recall the handle, but of course we all know Artie Windjammer. He was one of my best friends. And there's a little puppet show going on out here this morning. All the other channels are dead. See, these people come from 19 and 22. But when me and the Brooklyn crew came on to Channel 31, it was hopping. So they all followed suit. So this is where it's at, Channel 31. And right now you got Michael Piam, who says he's an enforcer, but he's really a bouncer at Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, copy that, Mike. Yeah, a little fire on the wire, man. I'm a Staten Islander. Definitely always speak to Richie Rich and,
Hey Mike, let me in here, Mike.
man, I'm a lot more south than they are to you, but I'm in your neck of the woods today, man, in a mobile. Over here by Marine Park, Roger.
Hey, Mike, somebody's throwing a dead key, but I want to get to that Marine Park Station clown called Gary there when you get done there, Mike. King of New York City, Richie stepping back. Mr. Gary.
Yeah, copy that, Mike.
Hey, Sir Michael Anthony Action, let me in here, sir.
I mostly talk on sideband, man. I do a lot of DXing on sideband on the 38 lower. But do come to 31 on the AM on occasion and say hello to the boys, Roger. Smacking around the enforcer. He's a bouncer at Chuck E. Cheese. He's also a champion bull wrestler. So, we're dealing with the greatness of the channel. Okay? I'll be on the side. Good talking to you. All right, Mike, you take care, man. We'll definitely put it on you later, big brother. Enjoy your Saturday, and we'll be listening to the puppet show. Catch you later, Mike.
Hey, Mike, I didn't realize this cat Gary was an old friend of yours. Hey, yo, Gary over there, Marine Park, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, good. Who's that?
It doesn't matter who it is, dude. Let me ask you something. How long you know that guy you tell him put the pipe down? How long you know this guy, Richie?
Oh, shit, man. I know him a long time.
Really, you do? Man, what's he look like?
From what I heard, he's a little short, dumpy guy.
Hold on, you know him a real long time, but what he looks like and what you heard, you know what? You're a punk bitch. Michael, this is a friend of yours? I find this hard to believe. The king, I'm back in my cut.
Hey, Richie, when you can get out like I could, you know what? Then you can talk some shit. But, hey, I heard you fucked up a lot of radios anyway. But anyway, Richie, you have a good day, bro. Don't worry about it.
Well, you know what, Gary? Every radio I've fucked up has been out here on these antennas and been video gated. So find me one I fucked up, or find me one that I got radio checks on that I messed up. Gary, I don't know you. I'm glad you said what you said in this video gate. And people like you, I'm so glad I'm never going to have the pleasure of knowing. The king of New York City. Let's welcome Gary to the cheerleader crew. Sir Michael Anthony Action, I apologize if this alleged clown happens to be an old acquaintance of yours. My apologies, sir, deeply. But you heard my question to him, and you heard his two quick answers before it dawned on him. But I guess he's got to swallow me, because right now he hears nothing but me.
Like I can, you can talk, man. But till that time, bro, you gotta keep on working, man. Because it ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you something that's never gonna happen. You're never gonna turn into a man. The minute you come out here and start talking about a man you never met, trying to jump tracks and switch the issue, the minute you come out here throwing shots and you just ain't got nothing to work with, dude, you know what that tells me? You're a pussy. And a man I'm so glad I never had the pleasure of meeting. I don't know how to say it any plainer. You know what? I'm going to call this video Man's Man, Gary. Man's Man, Gary.
Well, you see, I guess I'm pushing on you. You see, too. Cause,
hey, Mike, who is this clown, Mike?
I guess I'm doing it right, man. So hope to you, that's for sure.
Well, you know, hey, if he ever ran into little Richie Cabby, he wouldn't be talking like that. But anyway, I ain't mad at you, Mike. Never, never be mad at the next man for what the next man says or does, because it's not that next man that said what the next man said or the next man did. So I guess, you know, when you make your own bed, you gotta lay in it. Mikey, I'll be back. the king of New York, man's man video gate, Cb31nyc, back of my hole.
He's got to get a real life, man. He's a legend in his own mind. Yeah, I got no comment there, Gary. Baba Boo, you out there? Got a mic.
Sir Michael Anthony Action, you have the chance this morning to play Cupid. It seems like your old acquaintance there would very love to have a date or hook up with Mr. Enforcement. I could be wrong, but I don't think my video viewers will say I'm wrong. Richie, I'll be back. Damn, somebody don't want Richie beating these clowns up. They're dropping a hefty carrier in the video gate. Ain't that a bitch? God, I wish I could hear this clown. But I guess we got him in many video gates over and over. Enforcer feels a little strong right now. He got a new fan that can side with him. A guy named Gary. No doubt it. I can lowball him. I can lowball him and tickle that fenster. No doubt it. Watch how he does that on the low ball from a non-cue ball. Here comes it. Bald ass ignorant man with head triggers again. Oh shit, yeah. I don't know, Mike, but you gotta keep it like that to be heard. That's for sure. Maybe you want to play Cupid, Mike, and introduce that gentleman there that knows me a whole long time. Maybe you'd like to introduce him to Mr. Plyman. Figure they both know Richie about 30 years. Maybe they could get together. Hey, maybe they could come tap him on the shoulder together. Roger D on that. Roger D on that, Sir Mike. I don't know, it's entertaining to me. I said audio. I said it's just so entertaining. It's just so entertaining, Mike. I really don't know what I could call it. I don't even know if there's a name for it, Mike. Star power, infatuation, obsession. Ain't no need to be the victim of obsession. Find real love of your gender. Forget Richie, just don't go your way. Forget infatuation.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Bam, 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 bam.
I don't think they realize Brooklyn got this thing on lock. Alright, let me just stay on the IMAX. Let me not use any watts, because we don't want Enforcers crying Richie's audio rights carriers. Let me turn the mic gain all the way up. Let me see. Let me drop some mic up in there, man. Let me drop a little audio. 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 Let me drop a little cool stroking modulating radio stock mic audio up in the airwave.
Richie, this is Mike Pyman, Richie. Come here. You could come in a Lincoln Town car. I have a new antenna for you, Richie. Richie, a new radio. Richie, a microphone, Richie. Come on, Richie. Richie, I got a coax for you, Richie. Come on, Richie.
Roger, right on. Roger, right on, Sir Michael Anthony action. I just figured I'd put a little Manju Ugat stock mic audio up in the bandwave. You know, I'm really not, I'm really not good. Really not good at getting the, audio drive, man. I think I gotta get a power mic, dude. I think I need one of those, power mic dingamajiggies.
Wow. I don't know what people would do out here if you put a power mic on. You know, I just want to make it clear. I have never argued with anyone on this band that hasn't argued with me first. That hasn't said, you know, like I'll give you, for instance, Trick or Treat. He said a couple of off-colored remarks to me and I let it go. And then he did it again and I let it go. And then one day I said, you know what? He did it again. One. Only one. Said his usual 3 or 4. And I let him have it. And therefore, we just alone goodbye. But, that's just an example. But, you know, one day, another one is, I just got a Mako 300, and I put the meter on it, and the meter wasn't working, and we couldn't understand, you know, Vic and I, and we got Grumpy on the air. You know, we like Grumpy. You know, we got the transmit here, we got the receive here, the meter's on, the receive on the radio is not right, the meter's not working right, you know, what are we doing wrong? And he went over, you know, where we put everything, and between that, Pyman was commenting. And it really happened to be that there's a preamp on the Mako that didn't work, and it was on, so it was messing everything up. So once we took the preamp off, it was fine. But that's where Pyman started. I can give you play-by-play where everybody started. 515. You don't like that I smack around Cupcake and Dum Dum. You know, people who live in glass houses should not throw stones, especially if you're over 350 pounds.
Well, you know, Mike, my vision of him is that he wants to portray himself as being the CB Godfather, the CB capital to the forget about it. Yeah, it's gotta be. Forget about it. He wants to be he wants to be known as the half a wise guy. You know what's sad? You know what's sad? At either table, they don't know his name. They terminology people like that as wannabes. Now, me on the other hand, at either table, the commands at those tables regard me as anything but a wannabe.
Yeah, definitely a man crush, dude. There is not one time that I have been out here in the last 6 months, but as soon as he hears you, I mean, he could be in the middle of a deep conversation, but as soon as he hears you, he drops everything, and it's all about Richie 127. I don't know, I feel a little freaky about that, if he did that to me. I mean, he just, he knows he's out of his league with me, so he pushes me aside. He don't want nothing to do with me. So, he's done that a couple of weeks ago. He's done. But, I don't know, I'd feel a little freaky about that. If somebody had a man crush on me, that would make me feel, like I need to take a shower or something.
You know, Mike, I totally adore his man crush. Let me set this thing audio. Cool stroke. Yeah, let me lowball him today. Mike, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lowball him. You wanna know why? Because I could do it all day long. Michael, I'm gonna lowball him all day. All day, I'm gonna lowball him, Mike. Lowball. Hello, can you go?
He has no personality. He's just monotone, and he says the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, you're slapping him from left, right, up, down, north, south, east, west. You're turning his words and twisting them and smacking them and pushing him to the floor and spitting on him, and he's just sitting there saying the same thing. Richie, I'll pay for car service. Richie, poor mother and father. That's who I feel sorry for. They had a baby, they grew him up, and look what he became. Fucking loser. What a shame. I feel bad for the parents.
Yeah, I perfectly understand monotone, man. I understand you say he talks in monotone, but I gotta admit that the new cheerleader prospect today brought a whole new high-pitched girly twang to the game. So let's hear it for the new cheerleader, Gary.
Yes, good morning time. Well, good morning time, Steve McGilla. You got Richie 127 out there. We're talking about Michael Pyam and the Enforcer. He's a bouncer at Chuck E. Cheese, and he is the New York State thumb wrestling champ. So, he's got some clout out here.
And he's got a special pair of Kevlar gloves. What up, McGilla Gorilla? You know who I'm, Claire?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's got a little fixation. Richie Radio, the king of CB radio. wants to straighten out my friend, Richie. Says he wants to straighten him out. Yeah. The same way they straightened out Frank, huh? I'll take care of you there. I'll take care of you there, boss. You gonna straighten out my friend? You gonna straighten him out, huh? I'll take care of you. Don't you worry.
Hey, in order to do that, he'd have to man up and come off the mic. Tenvo.
That'll never happen.
He's just so obsessed with me, man. So obsessed with Richie. And Mike, it wasn't the last 6 months, Mike. It's actually got turned up really bad after the Enforcer Comes Clean video. Anybody that wants to see something hilarious, just open the channel to that video and follow any video labeled Enforcer after that, and you will have no qualms or no denial about why you're sitting there hysterically laughing your ass off.
Hey, Richie. Richie. I'll give you a brand new radio, Richie. Richie. A Lincoln Town car, Richie. All expenses paid. Richie. Richie. I told him I'd send him a limo. Do you hear an answer back?